Here's another way of showing details about your building, the section view. You know how when you look at a floor plan, it is a view of the building sliced 4 feet above the floor? Well, a section is a slice cut vertically. A floor plan is sliced horizontally. A section is sliced vertically. Let's just pause and look at what the National CAD standard says about numbering and layers. So just like floor plans are in the 100s and elevations are in the 200s, sections are in the 300s, like this. For the layers, you can use SECT. So for example, instead of saying a wall, you could say a sect. A sect for framing, a sect for footing, and so forth. The purpose of a section is to show your builder the relationships between parts of the building, particularly up and down, the vertical relationships. The other thing it does is it reveals construction methods, that details what are these things made of and how are they connected. And because you sliced vertically through the building, you see a solid line representing where an object has been cut. And then you can see spaces where your imaginary saw blade just went through the air. We don't use hidden lines for the most part in a section view. If something is hidden and you need to go show it, then you make another section view, and you can make multiple section views in one building. Now, you can just show the outline of the wall that you cut. That's one option. Another option is also to show what your eye would see back behind that cut. Some offices do it one way, some offices do it another way. And you can look at the entire building or just one wall, or you can zoom in on one detail. A full section shows the whole building, and it shows how all the pieces are related and what their vertical distances are. You can cut a section lengthwise through the building or across the building, and of course those would show different things, and you can do both in a building. You show this arrow on your floor plan, and if you've cut crosswise, you might be able to see things like the shape of the rafters or the shape of the trusses. If you cut lengthwise, you see other things. Now, it might be that you don't really need to cut a section through your entire building. It might be you just need to show one end because that's where some unusual stuff is happening, or that's where you need to explain something. So a partial section shows just part of the building, and it can be at a bigger scale so you can show things more easily. A wall section shows just one wall, as the name would imply. Here's a partial section. This one is out of our book, just showing some materials. When you work in an office, you'll find that a lot of these sections and details have been saved as W blocks, so you only have to draw a standard detail like this one once. You save it as a block, and the next time you go to design a house, you just drop that block into your drawing and you're done. And you can hook these blocks together. So you might have one block for this foundation connection detail and another one for this truss connection detail, and you can put both of those in your drawing and connect them.